Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, Your True Home in the Heavens and Other Realms. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. As you can see, we're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with this card. We have pile 2 with this card. And we have pile 3 with this card. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So where is your true home in the heavens and other realms? We're going to figure that out together. Just putting your tarot deck to the side, and we're going to start with the oracle cards. You felt drawn to this card. Looks like an amethyst here in the middle. Let's see what it says here behind the tape. We have number 7, heart protection, and it says pink fluorite. Strange, because it really looks like an amethyst. But yeah, pink fluorite, heart protection, and number 7 as well. Okay, let's keep it there. And we're gonna do some small cards. Let's do these 2 cards. Where is your true home? Courage. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Love. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. Your true home. Pink fluorite. I think we're gonna add the amethyst energy. Look at this. I just saw this. You see this? Doesn't that look exactly like an amethyst? You know, I think we're gonna keep this amethyst in your reading because somehow it matches here in your reading. Yeah. And amethyst is a very powerful transmuter of energy, but at the same time it also keeps a very high love vibration. And I really feel like these two energies combined somehow is also the energy of your soul and your true home, because we have both courage and love here. So something like there's both power, but there's also like a very high vibration. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting so many. They're trying to show me something. Yeah, they're trying to show me one specific place. It's like I'm with my mind's eye, with my third eye. It's like I'm scanning the universe to kind of try to find your home. And they're like trying to guide me to say, here it is. Because I was thinking like maybe pile 1, maybe in all the piles, you know, there's so many people listening, so probably there's going to be many different homes, starseeds, civilizations, or realms where like many different in each piles. But here it seems to be one very specific, which probably the majority of the people listening to pile 1, this is where you come from. This is what you call home. And it's, I would say like it's a realm. I would say like it's a realm which has a very, very, very high vibe. Yeah, very high vibration. A very high. You're very high. Like you don't have physical bodies. You have your energy, but you still have some kind of energy form. Yeah, they show me like you have like some kind of body, but not like a physical body made of matter. More like an etherical body. And they show me there's like many of you. So they show you kind of all look the same. Yeah, you kind of all look the same. You have like the same kind of base frequency. you know, but there's like slight energy attributes that makes every kind of light being on your home be a little bit in their own unique individual expression. Wow, this was, yeah. So you're all the same, but you're still unique and individual. And you're very tall. I really see you're like very tall beings, full of light, only light. And there is actually a lot of this pink, purple light in your energy. This is kind of like how I see your aura or your light body or your body, etherical body, yeah. And then there's fluctuations, like I see, depending on how your unique individual soul, what kind of gifts you have, because you can also have different types of gifts. It seems to be very important on this realm. I wouldn't even call it like a planet. It's like more like an etherical realm where you come from. And it's something that's very important is like nourishing your gifts. You're like very gifted. It's like very high spiritual gifts. And you go on missions. Yeah, you go on missions. Many of you, the reason why you're here on Earth is because you went on a mission, you know? I see you, yeah, I see you going. You go places. And many of you is like your, I don't know if you can say ambassadors, like ambassadors of your realm. And you travel to different planets and you incarnate because of wanting to evolve like a soul, because you want to learn more about, you know, what's about other energies, other dimensions, other realms, other frequencies, other planets, other souls. You want to learn, but it's like they show how you also, you know, how you bring gifts to wherever you go. You're very, there's a pride sounds like ego. There's no ego where you come from, but there's like a sense of noble service. Yeah, like something like that, compassionate, noble service, where you bring gifts. There, yeah, a lot of focus on gifts. There's a very lot of focus on gifts. I'm getting a little bit of a Vega energy. Some of you have some kind of roots in Vega. And Vega is a pretty old civilization, one of the oldest, together with Lyra. But they're telling me like, yeah, you know, yes, you come from you're even older than that. And they keep showing me somewhere even further away, you know, in history. You know, there's no time. It's kind of like in galactic history. They show me like you're even older than that. And so, you know, there's many layers to you. And it's like you have found your home. Yes, many of you have already channeled your home. You found your home in one level. But there's another level where you actually come from the beginning. And I keep seeing you as this ambassador of light who belongs to these light beings who all are cultivating, you know, certain spiritual talents and gifts and abilities. There's a high spiritual talents, gifts, high cosmic gifts, alchemical gifts, gifts of love and power. And then you go out and you help and you explore and you evolve. Yeah, heart protection, you know, very strong, very, very powerful, strong heart. Yeah, number 7, it really makes me feel like it's this individual path. So you belong to this community or this realm, but you also cultivate your own unique expression of that home, of that soul type that you are. Let's do more cards. Wow! Sanctuary of Light and Mugwort Portal. 5D. Healing Temple. Astral Travel. Yeah, you traveled. You have traveled here. You're pretty far away from home. And it's been a long journey. Very long journey. You know, it's been hundreds and thousands of light years. Yeah. And look at this, there's a little dragon here. There's a little dragon here, and it goes pretty good with that energy as well. It's, you see how it's purple, you know, same energy here. It's a purple pink. You probably have a connection to Andromeda as well. I want to say that. But once again, this is just like the surface of where you come from. Many of these civilizations you have already tapped into, because you have incarnated in many places. So your home can be in many places. In one sense, Earth is also your home, because you've been here for a very long time. It has made an effect on your soul energy. So, you know, you can add Earthling to your starseed, to your like soul origin, because you've been here for so long. So, but yeah, your true home is this place, is what I feel. And you know, we have courage, like once again goes very good with dragon energy. So there's a lot of, you have dragons, yeah, you have dragons in your realm. You have other beings as well, I see. Yeah, weird weird animal hybrid types of beings, and you're all collaborate together. And it's very hard actually to channel how this realm looks like, because I see like energy, and I see like things, I see like shapes, and I see like a dragon. I see you in your etherical body. I see kind of like something that similar looks to nature, but it's completely etherical. So it's like kind of hard to channel how it looks like. But yeah, you probably have a very strong connection to dragons. You have dragons in your realms. Yeah, that's just it. And there is one, because you have different tasks that are assigned to different souls on your planet, like what you want to do. So you cultivate different things. You become specialists in different areas. And for you, you've been working very close with the dragons in your realm. So yeah, they're very close to you. Grounding. Yeah, you came here. Look at this. You came here. The ambassador of light. Keep hearing that. The ambassador of light. You came here. To ground some kind of energy into earth. That's your gift. Oh, I want to cry. Wow, that was so strong. Oh, I wasn't prepared. That hit me. Yeah, it really resonated with me, and I wasn't prepared. You have like a very specific type of energy that comes from your planet, that, you know, it hasn't, you are bringing it here with your gifts, with your way of expressing yourself. And this, of course, what type of gifts and talents and abilities you have is going to differ between every one of you. Even, you know, if all of you listening to part one really comes from this one place, like I said, you all cultivate different things. So you're going to have your own unique expression of this energy. You came here, you wanted to give this. So this is one of your biggest purposes for coming here, to be this ambassador of light, to bring this, to channel down this energy, to ground this energy here in Gaia, and give it as a gift to Mother Earth and to the humans here, and leave some kind of legacy. You know, you already been doing this, you know. Part number one, you don't feel stressed. You know, sounds like a big mission. Don't feel stressed. You already been doing this many lifetimes. You know, you've been a singer, you've been an actor, you've been a writer, you've been a spiritual guru, you've been a saint probably, you've been this, you've been an inventor, you've been leaving footprints in history. And this is you integrating this energy into Earth, helping the Earth evolve, and the human, you know, being the human experience here, being a part of that. This is your gift. This is your contribution to the Earth experience. It's very beautiful, actually. Yeah, it's very, I feel like your initial energy, like before you lost yourself in the game of karma and incarnation and all these things, you know, before you disconnected with remembering who you were, which is a part of coming here to Earth. Because if we remember who we are, we don't want to stay here. We want to go back to those high vibes, you know, and then the whole mission is lost. So the not remembering is a part of it. And I really feel like how you are very confident, you're very strong in your gifts. And I don't know why I keep seeing you holding a suitcase, you know, like I'm coming here, I have a mission. So The initial energy when you came here is very, very, very beautiful. You really are highly talented, I would say. You have some specific, very strongly cultivated, mature gifts. Yeah. Ambassador of Light. I want to name you that. Ambassador of Light, yeah. I said Ambassador of Light, and here is Family of Light. Remembering you, you are not alone. Family of Light. Let's keep it here. Let's do more cards. We also have Improvise. And we have Opening the Heart. Wow. Right to love and be loved. Heart healing. Yeah, we have heart protection here. Your heart has a power. I think your heart is one of your biggest gifts. It's the portal. We had portal here with Sanctuary Light. It's the portal where your gifts come to life. When you create from your heart, when the portal of this energy to your, your soul's origin, when this is open, opening the heart, when this is open, and you channel your gifts and talents and abilities, which is far beyond your earth experiences. This is like very high, old gifts. This is true talent. This is like powerful. I wouldn't even say talent. It's like an avatar abilities. Yeah, wow, this was powerful. Avatar abilities, very unique, because it's very unique to where you come from. And it has a unique energy from where you come from, and it's not that common, This is a very pile one. There are not many of you here on earth, but with Family of Light, there is more of you here on earth. You need to know that. Yeah. So you're not the only one here. Pile one, if you want to connect, you can connect with other people in pile one, because many of you definitely come from the same place. And Family of Light, yeah, could even be a family member comes from the same place, and you decided to incarnate in the same family because you wanted not to feel completely alone. Yeah. Or you will there is a soulmate or a twin flame or something that has some kind of, you come from the same place, or your paths has crossed somewhere, somehow, in some higher realms, and now you're together, and it's also part of this person also this soul also became a part of your family. So something with, you're not completely alone here on earth. It seems to be very important for you to know, because meeting the people that you resonate with from a higher soul level will be the thing that will help you open up your heart and reconnect with your own energy, because the people that you have in your soul tribe, they will help you have the courage to crack open and become who you really are. Yeah, that's what I got. But Improvise here. So your true gifts comes to life when your heart is open and you're connected with your essence energy. And when you create from the heart, from this energy, wow, powerful gifts, very powerful gifts. Improvise here also. It's like you can build things. You're an inventor. You can create things that has never existed almost, And if there is like a boundary, or there's like somebody saying, no, that's not possible, nobody ever succeeded with doing that. So of course you won't improvise. You will tap into your gifts and you will find a way to create that, because you're highly intuitive. You have highly alchemical, spiritual, etherical, energetical gifts. Yeah, so it's like you can create something from nothing almost. Wow. Okay, what's this last card? Focus your mind. Wow, look at this. See here. This sacred geometry. See how you're creating is focus your mind with your third eye. So third eye and heart chakra is very important for you, where you can embody your gifts and use them. Focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. Yeah, there isn't, once it's like they're giving you a message, to I think it's very important that you use your talents and gifts and abilities. And to be able to really come to that pure energy, it's all about the heart. You need to open the heart again and to look at this, embody who you truly are, your essence, reawaken to this light. Remember that you are this ambassador of light from this place. And it's like you're saying, dun, 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 here I am. She's meditating here. So maybe meditation for you is very important. Yeah, to meditate, to transcend the ego, the body, the mind, and to really crack open and embody the essence of who you truly are. This powerful love dragon energy coming from you. Very strong, pure heart. You know, with your heart open, you will transcend any obstacle in your path like a laser. You will just like cut it. Yeah, I see how you cut things and you create things. Wow, you're very powerful. There's a lot of magician, high priestess energy here. These two combined. Magician, high priestess. Look, there's a man and a woman here, masculine and feminine. So for many of you, you have some kind of divine love, divine soulmate, some teacher, some parent, some sibling, or somebody that's meant to help you awaken. And there's a lot of strong loving energies between you, and there's something with the two of you helping each other to awaken. Yeah, helping each other to awaken. Let's do your cards. That one stayed, so I guess two stayed. Should we take these two? Yeah, let's take these two. Let's just shuffle the deck and we'll do some more cards. Wow, what's this? You see, these also stayed. So Two of Swords, we're gonna use that as well. Your deck is doing weird things. Okay, now let's just, okay, so let's start here. Two of Swords. Something with you waiting, you know, I don't know what you're waiting for, but you're waiting for something, and you're waiting for something here. You're even sitting, you know, you're like, there's some kind of, there's like maybe you're in a dead end, or you feel like you're a little bit stuck here, or you don't know where to go, or there's something going on that you can't really control. So it's like you're sitting here and waiting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're sitting here and waiting. Let's see what that means. Two of Cups. 2-2. Wow, this is interesting. We have two people here. We have 2 swords and we have 2 cups. So 2-2-2. Maybe you should check pile 2. Maybe if you feel drawn to that. I have no idea what pile 2 will say because I haven't come there yet. But 2-2-2. 2 is about balance and harmony. So yeah, definitely that you have strong people on your path. It doesn't have to be love, but it can be some kind of divine soulmate, some kind of twin flame. Could be a parent, could be a sibling, could be a friend. You know, but there is a soulmate bond here that seems to be very important. You're important for each other. Very important for each other. It's the key, you know, to awakening. Because you will mirror, look how they're looking each other straight in the eye. You will mirror each other's origin. You will mirror each other's essence. It doesn't mean that you have to come from the same place. But something with higher energy, you know, even twin flames are very unique in their energies. You know, some people think twin flames has to feel exactly the same in their energy. Yes, of course, in the highest energy, we all feel the same. We're all the same. You know, there's not one trace that is different. We are all the I am present. But even twin flames, you know, they went on separate soul journeys, pretty long journeys, because twin flames are not meant to be with each other until they're ready to ascend, or when they're doing this high ass mission somewhere in the galaxy, but then they're in a very, very high energy. So usually, you know, when they finally meet, there is a recognition, you know, but there's also differences in their energy because they had different paths and different journeys. And then it's like transcending, you know, the soul's, I wanted to say the soul's ego, which sounds strange, but you know, this is this higher soul energy, because going back to source is transcending everything, not just the earth ego, but also kind of like parts of the soul, even higher parts of the soul, to be able to completely reach this enlightened stage of I am presence, you know. So yeah, that was a side message. But you know, it doesn't matter who it is in your life that is meant to mirror and awaken you. This seems to be very important. Let's see what else we got here. King of Pentacles and Page of Swords. It's pretty funny because this is the Animal Totem Tarot. It's a very earthly deck. And even when I saw Two of Swords here, because this reading is your true home in the heavens and other realms, but somehow this brings us back to earth. We know where you come from now. You're ambassador of light. We talked about that place. But somehow the reading wants to talk about your life here and now. And it's you're going through this awakening of the heart, cracking open, becoming who you really are. And something with the key here is in the mirroring with this other person. Yeah, it seems to be like some kind of important key. Something with like to love. It could even be like it could even be like a family member which you had like quarrels with or like tension with. Something with like something is really, or there's some stuckness in some relationship. And the way for you to crack open the heart here is to heal that wound. Something like what you're waiting for is in front of you, looking at you. It's looking straight at you. Two of Cups, Page of Swords, King of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's the key. Page of Swords makes me think of the key. It's the key to King of Pentacles, to your kingdom here on earth. You're a light ambassador. You came here. Now it's time to remember who you truly are. So you can, once again, because you've done this many lifetimes, once again, ground these frequencies of your essence energy into earth here, but also unlock your kingdom on earth, your heaven on earth. Yeah, unlock your heaven on earth. Seems to be, your soul really wants you to do that. To be able to co-create and, be this powerful healer, creator, artist, whatever you are. Nine of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. This is beautiful with the turtle here. So sometimes things have been once again, so we have the ox here. I think that's called, or buffalo. We have the buffalo, we have the turtle here, and kind of very grounded and stable energy. Ground your energy in who you really are. Embody that and create your own heaven on earth. That is like the bonus for you, the reward. Nine of Pentacles, look at here, you living your life in abundance. And at the same time, you are, because there's a lot of joy for you to fulfill your mission, to anchor these high energies, which is you. It's your soul. It's when you sing, it's when you paint, it's when you dance, it's when you communicate. Many channels for your many multi-talented beings here in pile number one. There's many channels for how this expression of your energy comes out, and you feel very good when you do that. So yeah, Page of Swords key. Once again, the key is running in here. The key is in the mirroring here. So what is mirroring you, and what is it? Feel your heart when this is mirroring you, and heal what is in the way for you to crack open the heart to what is mirroring you. Because this is the key. Yeah, so this is the key for you. Whew. Okay, yeah, this was very powerful. And yeah, it was a very important message I feel here for you, pile number one. So pile one, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile one, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number two, and welcome to your reading. I'm very excited for pile two. I feel very drawn. I felt very drawn to pile two. So let's see here. You felt drawn to this card. what we have behind the tape. We have number 26 with protection and black tourmaline. Yeah, black tourmaline is one of my favorite crystals. It is an amazing crystal for protection. It will suck the energy into itself. And I actually carried a black tourmaline once when I was transmuting very heavy energies, and it actually broke by itself. Yeah, and it was a clear sign how it protected me, because I was carrying it around my neck, and the crystal was just landed on my heart. So something with like really very protective, very powerful crystal. It will even break, you know, it will take the energy and break. Wow, this was strong, before it lets these energies hurt you. And this is your energy. You're very protective, very powerful. Very powerful protectors in pile number 2. I'm getting Kali energy, I'm getting Isis energy, I'm getting Kali energy, Isis energy, even Mary Magdalene energy here. Very powerful energies. Saint Germain. Okay, let's see what else we got. You definitely have a connection to ascended masters. Yeah, a lot of masters. Okay, we have to continue. So your true home. Yeah, we're figuring out your true home. What do we have here? Light. Wow. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Wow. And isn't it interesting, because we have the black tourmaline, which is so dark, and then we have the light, which is so light. So look how you are balancing darkness and light. Both the dark and the light. You're definitely like some kind of master. I don't know if you have a home. This sounds so strange, maybe. Bear with me, because I think this is we're going to understand what this means. It's like you belong to you belong to a group of ascended masters, the brotherhood, the sisterhood of light, the servers of the universe, or something like that. And it's like you're many different souls that comes from many different places. Jesus is here among them, Saint Germain, you know, Isis energy here, Kali energy. It's like all of them together. Celebration. That's funny. Yeah, I just saw all of you together. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. So this celebration that really gave me this confirmation, like seeing you together. You're amongst these souls. You're a powerful master, you know. You're a powerful master soul. Yeah. There's both like light and dark. Where do you come from? I just heard a very distant place, and I heard like somebody laugh and say like, yeah, it's going to be hard for you to figure out. You know, you come from a very distant place, you know, and it's just like you come from a different galaxy, or a different universe, a complete different universal timeline. So it's like when I asked them, they're laughing. They're saying like, it's very hard for you to channel this, you know. How are you going to be able to do this, you know? And they're laughing with this joy and saying like, yes, and I can understand. But I want to, and it's like I can't, because I have to tap into another timeline, another universe, another galaxy, eons of light years, you know. It's like my mind is going to blow up when I try to channel this. So it's hard to know where your true home is, but you belong. You are satisfied with where you are. So I would say, like, when you ascend from Earth, where will you go? You will go back with Jesus, and you know, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, the angels, the ascended masters, you know, deities and goddesses, whoever you connect with. It's like a group of very high light beings and ascended masters who together work with the peace and harmony of the universe. And you belong to them. So this is your home. And celebration here really makes me feel like this is good. You know, you're happy with this. Where you initially came from, I mean, it's just like, I don't even, you were a little speck in the universe. You evolved, you know. So I think you can channel your your soul origins forever. You know, your Akashic records are like books. It's like libraries. Yeah, it's like libraries after libraries. Well, let's do more cards. Maybe we'll figure out some more things. Gold and apple. Rewriting. Queen codes. Her story. Healing distortion. Look at this. With the crown here. And the scales. Yeah, look at it. Bringing the balance between the dark and the light. You're very protective. Like, I would say, like, you're very protective in your nature. Like, the people you love, you would die for them, is what I feel. Like, maybe you don't attach that easy to people, because I think you're a bit of an oddball pile too. Yeah, I do think you're a bit of an oddball, but I think you're full of light. I think you're full of love. I think you're full of laughter and fun. I think you're a very enjoyable soul to be around. I think you're fun and exciting as a soul. There's nothing like mundane or common with you in one sense. You're very like exciting as a person. And I think probably you're a little bit picky with who you love. But if there's somebody crossing, somebody that you really care for, you will die for them. Yeah, you will really take, like I said, the black tourmaline, you know, it sucks in the energies, and rather it breaks than letting this energy hit you. So you would rather take the pain from somebody than having them to go through the pain. If there's somebody you really love, there's a lot of you're willing to sacrifice yourself for the people that you love. And I think this is a very noble energy that you're carrying, really showing this master compassionate energy that you have. Yeah, gold and apple. You're so damn old. I mean, you know, yeah, gold and apple. I don't know. I just thought about, you know, Eve eating the apple. You're old, you know, it's like you're like the dust. You were the dust here before there was any life form here on earth. You were here as, sounds strange, like as dust. I don't know what that means even, but like something like you were created before matter, before anything else was created. You were a dust before souls were created. You were there from the beginning of creation. This is how old you are. And this is why, where's your true home? It's like, yeah, how are you gonna, you're just dust, you know. There wasn't even anything in the universe. I don't know what it was. First it was silence. But you come from there. There is your true home. And you know, this is like impossible. But with that said, once again, you have a home as well, which is like when you are a master. Yeah, I would even call you an ascended master. You haven't ascended from earth yet, becoming a master, but you have ascended from many other places, becoming a master. So you already are a master. Now you're ascending from earth, also adding earth master to your rewards, or to your, you know, profession, or whatever we call it. So yeah, the feminine energy is very strong in you. The seed is very strong in you. The light is very strong in you. The light and the dark. You're so wise, you know, you can transcend both darkness and light. Could be here in pile number 2 that you have in your natal chart, that you have 12th house placements, 8th house placements, Pisces placements, Scorpio placements that are very predominant in your natal chart. If you have this in this lifetime, then it shows that you are in this lifetime really meant to awaken to who you really are. Yeah, that's what it's showing. Let's do more cards. Manifestation. Wow, look at this. The City of Gold. I just heard Shambhala. Yeah, Shambhala, City of Gold. Etherical places. You have a home. You do have a home. They want you to know that. Yeah, you have a home. Like some kind of etherical place. Maybe Shambhala. You know, it's not your true home. But like we said, your true home is like impossible to trace, because you're dust. You're a star almost. Yeah, maybe you were a star, you were dust, or this is how your first creation took expression. So, but you have a home which is like closer to your energy now. And yeah, some kind of etherical place, you know, where you have your you teach. I don't know if you teach, but you're, you know, in this etherical places like Shambhala. I know Luxor has a like an etherical place. I have a book actually. I almost want to bring it out, you know. Let's do that. Let's bring the book out. Okay, just wait. Okay, yeah, this was the book, The Masters and Their Retreat. So they have like etherical places. Look at this. So you have like an etherical place where you have kind of your base. And this is, I feel like when you sleep, you go back there, but you also go to different other retreat places where other ascended masters are working with different type of healing modalities, different type of downloads, different type of things. So when you sleep at night, you go to different places, but you also have one of these retreat places where you belong to, which is your true home. So yeah, you can just check out the book if you want to know more, but let's leave that aside and let's just continue your reading here. Let's just do more cards. Orbs of light. Wow. Orbs of light. Manifestation. Orbs of light. Rewriting. Choreograph. This is actually two different cards from two completely different decks. I think even it's not even the same person who did two different authors as well, but look how similar they look like, you know? So similar. Look how powerful you are. Choreograph, orbs of light, rewriting history, manifestation. Pile number 2. Yeah, you are an ascended master. Let's take away ascended because you haven't really ascended from the earth realm yet. Some of you have, you came back. Some of you already ascended one time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, you ascended one time and you decided to come back to get lost in karma and things one more time because it was so powerful when you ascended the first time that you wanted to come back to deal with something on behalf of Earth. It's like it could be that you took on a karma or something heavy because you have a very strong ability to transform darkness to light and to bring understanding to the darkness from a perspective of light, because darkness and light, they both have to exist in harmony. Nothing is good and bad, it's just the existence. Darkness could be death, you know, a flower dies, that could be darkness, and then a new flower comes to life, that could be light. But you know, in the cycle of life and the law of nature and the universe, everything expands and destructs. Yeah, the creation and destruction. So you have a very strong, you know this. You because you were birthed as dust or a star. So you've been created and you died many times. So something with you understanding this, how things are created to then get destructed to then get created again. So something with you, many of you ascended and then came back, took on a task that was very, very difficult, and now you are rewriting history by doing something that a soul has never done before. Yeah, do something that a soul never has done before. And you draw a lot of energy from this retreats here, you know, the master and the spiritual places, because these spiritual places like Shambhala has a lot of light, orbs of light. You draw a lot of energy. You travel a lot when you sleep at night to different places, retreats, and you heal and you do downloads and you learn things. You have a very powerful mission here on Earth, pile number 2. You're working with these ascended masters. You are the ground ground force. They are working from, you know, their spiritual retreat places, you know, these type of realms. But you are here on Earth. But you also travel at night. Some of you could have troubles with sleeping, or something going on when you sleep, or you dream a lot. But there seems to be a connection between the time when you are awake and the time when you are sleeping. You are a very powerful healer. You're here to rewrite history. You're here to bring balance between the light and the darkness on Earth. And like I said, your home is, you have one of these retreat places, which is your home. But you also gather, you know, all of you gather in another place, which kind of is like I don't know, I hear like brothers, sisterhoods of light, where all of you come from many different places, and you talk about like, okay, like you decide things on how to handle things going on in the universe, different civilization, galactic wars, things going on. Yeah. But you're very focused on Earth like right now, because you're dealing with like some big task that you took on yourself, carrying some kind of karma. So it could be that you're carrying some kind of very specific heavy things this lifetime. Could be, you know, big things on Earth is like addictions, it's fear, it's greed, you know, like fear for losing your money or something like that. It's you know, one of these big things, you know, it can be abuse, it can be trauma. So like carrying something big, and something with like, you've been going places. There's this new thing, you know, and you're not alone actually, I hear. There is a ground force here on Earth that does this. Souls that are the same type as you that does this. Some of you, very few of you, I feel like have ascended and come back, like a bodhisattva, you know, comes back because, or doesn't really truly ascend because they want to, out of compassion, they want to come back. This is going to sound strange, but you have a little bit, some of you have a little bit hard time leaving Earth, because you know you do a really, you can make a really great impact with your gift. You know you make a big impact being this ground force. You know, being incarnated as a human with this power and these energies, you know you can make a very big impact. But once again, there's you're not alone. There's many of you doing this. Healers of the new Earth. Yeah, healers of the new Earth, masters of the new Earth, alchemists of the new Earth, manifesting the new Earth. Yeah, new Earth, manifesting the new Earth. Oh, let's see here. We have these two cards. Okay, what do we have here? Purity. You are pure, open, spiritual. You are pure, open, spiritual eyes. Way shower. Yeah, that's the way you say it, I think. Look how you're showing the way to other people, pointing the way. You are pure. You are very pure, but at the same time, you really have power. It's like you can, if you want to, you can be this beautiful. I see you as a white angel, and then I see you as a black angel. And you're equally pure in the black energy as you are in the white energy. It's just energies, you know. It's like death and life. You are both death and life. I don't know, it's like you mastered both death and life. Does that make sense? And there's purity. It's like ultra purity in the darkness and also in the light, because darkness, it's just energy. It's not even dark. This is how it's perceived. What's this last card? Signs from heaven. Wow, oh, come on. I was talking about that. The things are going on when you are sleeping. Thank you, Heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So yeah, there's a lot of downloads going on. You travel a lot during night. You go to different retreats. You get healing. You get downloads. You get information. You give them information about what's going on. So if you have a little bit of a problem sleeping, or you don't feel refreshed after you're sleeping, or you know, this or that. Yeah, it's because of this. You know, you're alive and you're here on earth. You have a human body, but you know, you're on a daily basis, you're functioning a lot on the spiritual realms, on higher realms. So it could be that you have like a little bit of symptoms and a little bit of problems with your physical body. It's just because it's like it's taking a toll on the physical body, because you're carrying very high energies from times. You know, so this is going to be in you, because you have a physical body, and the physical body is very limited. It's not used to these high energies. So it's going to taking a little bit of a toll on your body. Maybe you have headaches, maybe you have pains, nausea, I don't know, but like fatigue, sleeping too much, sleeping too little. At times feeling very speeded. I know that's very typical for me, like getting like it feels like I swallow too much light, so I feel like I have so much energy, I don't know what to do with it. Almost. And then at times you're almost like, oh, you're just so tired, you just need to sleep. So you're going through like a lot, you're carrying like a lot of light. Pile number 2, you're carrying like a lot of light. You travel a lot, you do a lot, and during your night time you have this very strong spiritual connection with very high ascended master light beings, deities, goddesses, gods, you know, whatever. You are connected to whichever team that you're very close to, which you work with. So you are constantly downloading new energies, constantly shifting and changing and awakening. And very strong mission. Wouldn't surprise me if I have very strong spiritual people here in pile number 2 who actually are sharing their gifts into the world in one way or another. Choreograph, look how you're mastering things, bringing people, connecting people together. Some of you work like me, maybe on YouTube or some other channel or some other place. There's something with you choreographing and connecting people, awakening people, giving information or healing or doing healing work. You know, maybe even when you sleep, you do this, you know. Look how you think you're sleeping, but you're doing this, you know. And you wake up in the morning, you're completely exhausted and your body hurts and you're like, what's wrong? Why can't I sleep? This is why. This is what you're doing, you know. So yeah, very powerful people and healers here in pile number 2. So yeah, one thing that's very good as well is you're very protected, you know. There's always an ascended master, a light being or an angel very close to you. At least I would say like 10. I wanted to say 1, I heard like, yeah, 10. At least 10 of these are very close to you. So you know, as soon as you have a problem and you need help, I really feel like very quickly, if you reach out, they can help you. Yeah, so you're not lost. I don't think you're lost in any way. You get information very fast. One thing that I do feel is like it really feels like it could be like a little bit difficult from time to time, because you're channeling and holding so much high energy, you know. Even awakening to your own soul and your essence, I think it's like very powerful, because you're a master, you have a master energy, you know, so it's very evolved. And then you have this physical body which is very limited, so at times it can be like a little bit, you need a lot of rest time, you need a lot of alone time, you need like you need to kind of like nurture your sensitivity, your empathic abilities is getting stronger. Everything is just getting stronger, your senses is becoming more amplified. So yeah, something like you need to like make sure that you take your time to integrate and rest. Look at this, you're the unicorn here, so you're carrying this energy, you know. So yeah, if you feel like it's hard to function on earth sometimes, it's because of this. You can ask them to like make it a bit easier for you. Yeah, and it's very important like what you eat. So if what you eat, because your body is really processing like a lot of energies, and you know, you're healing yourself. We said you took on this big task, like some kind of big mission, so you're kind of transforming and healing something. It seems to be your own emotional wound, but you're doing it collectively. Actually, something happened to you, yes, but healing that, you know, whatever that is, you will also heal it collectively. So big task. 2 of Swords. Wow, this is interesting. 2 of Swords showed up in pile number 1. And when it showed up, I told them maybe you should watch pile number 2. So I'm going to tell you, maybe you should watch pile number 1 if you feel drawn to that. Completely different reading, by the way. So yeah. The Two of Swords. You're here to bring clarity in the confusion. You're here to bring light where there is darkness. Yeah, that's what it is. You're here to bring light where it's darkness. In pile number 1, I call it, you were a light ambassador. So that kind of fits here too. Light and purity. Yeah, you are an ambassador for light. You're here to bring light. You're channel light. You constantly are doing this. And you're transforming a lot. You are like a sponge for collective heavy energies. I really feel like you need like a lot of alone time to be able to do this. You're a transformer, a soul that is transforming a lot of heavy energies because of your gifts. You know, you are like the tourmaline. Your gift is to suck in heavy energies and fear and go pooh, you know, and transform them and into light. Yeah, that's your energy. But it's like something like with the Two of Swords, you being in the border between knowing how to handle your gifts and your gifts being too much to handle. You're in between there. You're in between. And like I hear them say, like, just something with like be very nice to yourself, nurture yourself, be kind to yourself, don't push anything, because you're learning. You're in the middle, you know. Your gifts are too much, and learning to handle your gifts. Like your gifts are too much, or your gifts are your superpower. Yeah, you're in the middle there. So your gifts are a little bit too much to handle, but they're becoming your superpower. So yeah, you're in this transition. And something like allow yourself to rest. Don't push spiritual practice too hard. And be kind to yourself. Be aware of what you eat. Drink enough water. Take care of your body, because your body is carrying like a lot of high energies. Yeah. And you're releasing like a lot of things. You know, when we are releasing a lot of things, it's energy stuck in our body. So we need to be very relaxed in our body. So you can practice just relaxing. Just lay down, put on some music, and just like, okay, my toes are relaxed. My foot are relaxed. My legs are relaxed. My knees are relaxed. And, you know, you go through every little part of your body, and you're like, every time you go there, you breathe, and you're like, okay, relax. Because relaxing completely your body makes the energies being able to move. You're very tense in your body. It's very hard for the energies to move. And many times we're tense without knowing it. So that's why it's very important to lay down or meditate to be able to feel, okay, am I relaxed? You know, and practice that for 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes. If you fall asleep, good. You need a little bit of extra sleep maybe. And when you wake up, you're going to feel better. 10 of Pentacles. Bringing heaven on earth. Bringing heaven on earth. So I hear bringing heaven on earth by going through hell yourself. And I almost feel angry when I say that. It's like, that sucks. Yeah, I felt angry when I said it. Some of you don't like hearing this at all. And it's completely makes sense, because you had to go through like a lot of pain. Bringing heaven on earth by going through hell yourself. Because you going through the darkness, transforming the demons. You're not just doing it for yourself as a person, you're also doing it collectively. So I was sexually abused when I was young by my uncle. And I remember when I started to heal, you know, it was 8 years ago now almost, I met my twin flame, and he was my biggest support actually. You know, also twin flame, you know, with that energy, you know, it's so much light and so much power. It's impossible to do anything than to heal. You know, it's just like so powerful. And I remember at times in the beginning, you know, when I haven't healed this, you know, I was still very affected. And these very intense emotions started to come out. And he told me one thing that made me very powerful. He said, you're not just healing for yourself now. You're healing this fear and this anger and this, you know, all these kind of emotions that you have, not only for you, but for all the women and all the children all around the world that has been going through the same things or is going through the same thing right now. And I remember I picked myself up from the floor because I was crying, and I was like, oh, I had a lot of anxiety back then. I picked myself up and I sat up, and that brought me so much strength, because I know I'm not just doing it for myself, you know, I'm doing it for all these children all around the world and all these women just like me, you know, carrying these wounds. So this is how it works, you know, when we heal something within ourselves, we also create like a ripple effect collectively. And we help people. So when you do this, yeah, you bring heaven on earth by going through hell yourself. This is a very, very difficult, for many of you, very difficult journey, but very powerful. Some of you choose this. Some of you know, like I said, a few of you, I feel like came back just to dive into this. You said like, yeah, I want to do this because I can do this. Maybe you're regretting it now, but I think most of you, you're just going through this whole thing yourself. And it's very beautiful in the end, because when you're out of this, you know, in the end, you're going to feel very proud of yourself. There's going to be a big celebration because you went through this and you come out on the other side. You come out free, completely free of this energy. And not only that, you have made a big impact on humanity and, you know, people around you. And I don't know if you're good karma, you know, I don't think you're coming back to earth, but you know, karma, maybe we have like good karma as a soul. I don't think so, but yeah, it's something with like Yukitas. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. You created so much abundance for yourself, handling these difficulties with so much grace and power, rewriting your own history. Yeah, golden apple here. You're rewriting your own history. You're crowning yourself. Many of you took yourself from a very dark place to a very light place. It's in your destiny to do that. 3 of Swords. Yeah, look at that. 2 of Swords and 3 of Swords. Look how much pain here. And one bird is flying away from the pain. You see that? So flying away from the pain here. And we have, look at this. Okay, pile number 2. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Heaven on earth. Bringing heaven on earth. But not just on earth. In your life. Why? These cards are so beautiful. I don't know. They're extra beautiful today. Yeah. Bringing heaven on earth. And you're going to go home to your true home. And your true home, I think, is, you know, you're going to go back to the spiritual retreat place. If it's Shambhala, there's many places like this. I feel like there's thousands of places like this. There's one place where you belong to, but you also go between places. You learn, you teach, you talk to each other. So yeah, you abundance, happiness, everything like this. But you're meant to transcend this here on earth. You know, this darkness that you're going through, balance light and dark, transmute these energies, rewrite history for yourself and for like the collective. And it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. 10. Wow. There's a big reward at the end of your journey. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. You're highly thought of by your guides and the ascended masters and the angels around you. Very highly thought of. At times you can feel like you're alone, going through all this heavy and darkness. I feel like a lot of anger. You feel angry. You don't understand what I'm saying. Some of you don't understand what I'm saying. You think I'm talking bullshit. Like, why do I have to go through these things? It doesn't even make sense. All this pain. All this damn pain. You know? It doesn't even make sense. But there is a higher... You look how you come out. 2 of Swords, this confusion, this anger. 3 of Swords, this pain, this damn pain here. And then when you come out, 10, you know, showing the complete fulfillment, showing the complete end of the cycle. You're not coming back here. Pile number 2, I think some of you, if you're going through like really pain, this is the last pain you ever have to feel. You're not coming back to earth anymore. And the reason why it's so heavy, it's because you're dealing with this one last big chunk. And it's not just for you. You're not just carrying your pain. The reason why it's so intense for you is because, yes, part of it's yours, like 5%, but the 95% rest is you're carrying pain for other people. Like the tourmaline here. You're carrying this in your body, in your mind, in your emotions, and it's just making it a little bit too much for you. And I'm sorry for that. I know how it was myself. Yeah, I know. And even now I can handle my gifts with much more maturity and understanding because I healed like a lot. But I also went through, crawling on the floor, crying and screaming because it was too much, at times, high, very high. I had PTSD also, complex PTSD after many, many traumas. So it was not easy. But yeah, but there's so much support here. There's so much healing here. There's so much power on your path. You're meant to reach the end. They want you to heal. Everybody wants you to heal. Everybody wants this to happen. It's meant to happen. It's written in your soul's plan. It's in your destiny for this to happen. Something with not, don't resist it. I don't know if you're resisting something, but like, don't resist it. And be sure to take care of yourself. There's very important with self-love and self-care here. You're a very sensitive person with a unicorn and you sleeping. A super highly sensitive person. Probably you attract a lot of a-holes because of your sensibility, because of your compassion. You have a very attractive energy actually. Yeah, you have a very attractive energy. I think like you're somehow, energy vampires like your energy because you're too kind to say no. You're too kind to say F off. You're too compassionate, I think. So yeah, learn to do that. Learn to protect your energy. Learn to put out healthy boundaries for yourself because you are on a big mission here. You're healing something massive, not just for yourself, but also for like a lot of hundreds and thousands of people all around the world carrying the same kind of wounds and problems as you. You're meant for success. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. You are meant for success. Oh, look at this. There's somebody with you here. Yeah, look at this. A little family maybe. But yeah. Pile 1. Yeah, some of you, I would really recommend you to watch pile number 1. Only if you resonate with doing that. So, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, part 2. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3. And welcome to your reading. So where is your true home? We're going to figure that out together. And you feel drawn to this card. Let's see what it says here behind the tape. We have a number 1. That's interesting. Yeah. Number 1, emotions with black moonstone. I have a black moonstone here. This is very interesting. Look at this. It's actually just here. Yeah. Black moonstone. Actually, yeah, it's a very, very nice crystal. We're going to keep it in your reading. The black moonstone and emotions. And I think somehow the 1 is significant here as well. The 1, where is your true home? One true home? There is one place where you call your true home. Something with being very emotional. Maybe the question itself, like where is your true home? Maybe it's very emotional for you because maybe you never felt like you had a home, or you never like fit in, or you have a hard time enjoying life here on earth. Maybe you enjoy certain things on earth, like nature, having fun, making love, eating good food. But maybe some things are very difficult for you, like injustice and war and people hurting each other. So something like longing for home. And something with like being like, it's a little bit of a, I don't know if it's triggering, but it's something with longing, maybe longing for home. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Yeah, you are definitely wanting to go home. I think for many of you, you really wanted to watch this reading because you feel at times it's not so easy to be here on earth. Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So you're definitely going through like a lot of things this lifetime. That's also for sure. So, but yeah, we want to find out where your real home is. Now we're just tapping into your energy and what you're feeling and thinking. So let's see if we can find out where is your true home actually. Wow, some of you are Venusian souls. Yeah, that's the first thing I heard. Yeah, you're from Venus. You're from a place where there's a lot of love. Let me show you the card actually. Rose quartz and olive tree, alchemy of love, peace offering, compassion, Venus energy, yeah, Venusian, yeah, some of you are from Venus. Either way, you're from, there's angelic beings here also in pile number 1. Wow, this is why it's so hard for you. So yeah, some of you are from Venus, some of you are angelic souls, or you are, there's going to be different origins here, different homes here. But one thing that is, I'm sure of, it is a place which is full of love, so much compassion, alchemy of love. There's no war, there's no fight, there is no injustice, there's no pain. Yeah, there's no pain where you come from. An olive tree, you look at the rose quartz and olive tree, there's like no fight, there's nothing like this. So this is like really, Earth has really tested you. Yeah, and it was fine in the beginning because there was a reason why you came here, and there was some excitement of coming here. You have a strong connection to Lemuria and Atlantis as well. This was the time when you came here to Earth. Many of you have a very strong connection to Lemuria, actually. Yeah, Pleiadian energy as well. Oh, love is your cup of tea. Yeah, you want something nice and fluffy and pink and nice. You like this energy, nice energy, Christ energy even, you know. But yeah, being nice to each other. Peace offering, compassion, Venus energy. So yeah, and some of you really angelic beings. You're sensitive, you're highly sensitive, you're very spiritually gifted. And you have a very, your heart has always been in the right place. You always knew what was right and wrong, even if your parents completely taught you something different. You know, even, you know, if nobody in everybody around you were cold-hearted, your heart was still warm. Something with you being the glue in the family, or the glue who kept everything together. I don't know what that means, but something like with you are the heart, you're the center. The heart is your center. The heart is your center. I have one more moonstone. I don't know why I keep looking at it. I want to take it out. It's an apricot. Apricot. I don't know what to say. Moonstone. Moonstone is really your energy. The moon. You're very connected to the moon. Emotions. You're a very, 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 very highly emotional being. And the reason for this is because love is your language. Love is your language. Love is your language, and you're ended up in a place where, you know, people don't communicate so oftenly from the heart. People communicate from the heart is pretty rare. Here we communicate a lot from the solar plexus chakra, the sacral chakra, the root chakra, the lower chakras, but not so much the higher chakras. And, you know, in the general population, of course, there's many peoples that are very spiritually awake and aware, or are just very evolved, you know, so they have a lot of heart energy. But, you know, the majority of humanity have a very closed heart, or, you know, is not so mature in their heart energy. And you're very mature in your heart energy. Something with, like, I really feel like your child. There's a lot of sadness in this pile. I want to hug you. Yeah, I want to hug you. You want to go home, you know. You want to go to a place where everything is nice. Yeah, I recognize this energy a lot, actually. And I just hear, like, a side note here. It has nothing to do with your true home, but, like, something with your inner child is, like, sad and unhealed. Something with past pain. It's like, I feel like you need to go grab your inner child, and help her heal, because you yourself need to connect with this deep heart energy which is yours. Because it doesn't matter if you're here, or if you're in your home realm or home galactic civilization, you know, it doesn't matter. You can still be in this energy, because this energy resides in you. This energy is you. You are this love vibration, you know. So even being here, you can be home. Home is within you. And I really feel like your family of light, they're stepping towards in this reading here, and they're really saying, like, it's your own. Yeah, I hear them saying you're almost done, you're almost home. Something with the last stretch here being very difficult for you. Yeah, number one, it's the one last stretch that you're doing now. They're all cheering on you, and they're saying you're soon home. You're soon going to be in our arms. And oh, I want to cry. And they're saying like, yeah, they're saying like, we're dying to be able to communicate with you in this clear way again, where you can see us and feel us and understand this is where you belong, this is your home, you know, you belong with us. where you can remember, but something with you being disconnected. They're all around you. It's like they're screaming, and like, not screaming maybe, but they're like calling out to you and saying like, hey, we're with you, we're here, you know. We are here, your brothers and sisters. We are all here around you. And this is your home. You belong with us. You're going to come back home soon. But it's like you can't hear them. And you can't feel them. And the wound here, the key here is like, there is an inner child wound of disconnection, because I don't know if you had like a lot of cold-hearted people around you, or it was a very cold-hearted life that you grew up in, but something like it disconnected you. But it has a deeper, there's a deeper karmic wound that is connected to the inner child. Yeah, this is what you're healing. The last healing is the heart. And it's also the most difficult healing, because the heart energy is where it's your identity. It's your essence energy, this love vibration. You are love vibration. Yeah, the key here is to surrender and have patience. So your true home, it's a love. They have a love vibration, very mature emotions. The language is love. Yeah, the language is love. Peaceful, harmonious, Pleiadian energy, Venusian energy, angelic energy. Yeah, somewhere along these lines. Let's do more cards, see how this develops. Soul tree. Soul tree. Angel wings here. This is very interesting, because I got a similar card in pile number 1, but then I really felt like they were ambassadors of light and they came here. So I think pile 1 somehow is going to resonate with you as well. So if you want to watch that, I would tell you to watch that. Something with you being an ambassador of light, you came here, but this card somehow makes me feel the opposite. You're being sucked out of here. So you came here as an ambassador of light, and now it's saying you're being sucked back to getting back your angelic wings here, or going back to that love vibration. So you're going home soon. This is your last lifetime for sure. Yeah, this is the pile where I'm pretty sure this is your last lifetime. This is like your last wound. It has to do with your heart. There's a lot of pain. And it could even be like circumstances on the outside. You're having a relationship now that's not working, or something else is triggering you, like some kind of wound. It goes back to your inner child. Even if there's a completely another situation going on in your life now with another person, not even in your family or something, it goes back to that core wound from your childhood, which goes even further back to the core wound of losing this vibration of love. It was very difficult for you to lose it. I want to cry. This really feels like my pile. Yeah, because there's a lot of mind activity. Like, you think a lot about yourself, you think about who you are, you think a lot about your maybe if this resonates with you, or maybe you work through these feelings, but you're judging yourself a little bit hard. You're being like a little bit like a lot of mind activity. For you, it's like going from the mind to the heart. This is going back. You don't have sounds strange, when you're in your home place, you don't really have a mind in that way. I keep hearing love is your language. You create through love. Love and laughter. Wherever you go, love follows. And this disconnection, you lost this love vibration. This is the fallen angel pile. So what is a fallen angel? Sounds like something scary and something bad. It's not bad. It just means you came here, you ascended here like a beacon of light to earth. During the time of Lemurian or Atlantis, you came here and you had this very high vibration, and like everybody had back then, the golden age, the golden ages, we all had this high vibe, and we had different type of bodies and things. And then, the evolution took us to a place where we got disconnected. The ego was created, and this complete disconnection with source and who we were. But this is your core trauma. Your core trauma is not what your parents did to you. Your core trauma is not what your traumas and your wounds, what happened to you in the physical reality, this lifetime, even like past lifetimes. Like the core wound is the losing who you really are. Yeah, and this is like always maybe gave you the sense of not really belonging anywhere, not finding anything, or even having a great life but still feeling like something is lacking or missing. Like you have this longing in your heart, this calling to go home. Many of you are very called to spiritual practices and healing. I would be very surprised if pile 3, if you're not spiritual at all. I'm very surprised. I think you're highly spiritual, highly intuitive, very connected to animals. I think you can communicate with animals. I think you can communicate with plants. I think you're very sensitive to weather. You can control weather. You're very, very gifted. Yeah, highly gifted here in pile number 3. Yeah. And sensitivity. Your sensitivity can cause you physical illness and mental illnesses, because if I don't mean to scare you, but it just means like you're just so sensitive and so spiritually open, and the contrasting energy here on earth being so dense, and then you not being connected with the heart could cause you to become unbalanced. That's what I mean. And this imbalance can cause like certain physical problems and certain mental problems, because it's just like it's difficult for you to be here on earth. And it is because you come from a place where you have your love, and this is completely opposite. Fear and love, this contrast. So surrender and patience. You're going through, I really like your energy. I actually love your energy. I think you're very sweet. You have a very sweet energy. Let's see what else we got here. Sixth ray of devotion. Wow. Yeah, very, very devotional. You will be the one who believes. You're a true believer. You're a true believer. And surrender and patience. This is like, I would say like you just trust your fate. And I was thinking about this, we have faith, in God or the universe, or, that the source, the things are like this and that, but we can never control, death, or sickness, and certain things. It's not in our hands. It doesn't matter how much we believe in something higher. Doesn't mean that we're protected from certain things, because we're human beings. We're very fragile in one sense. We're all gonna die, nobody can escape that. So even if you have a perfect life, everything is protected. We will die, and the people we love around us will die. So what is faith? What is true faith? It is even transcending these things. It's easy to have faith when everything goes our way, but having true devotion and faith when everything's going to hell, that is, a person that can keep their light. I feel like I want to cry. A person that can keep their light and their faith when things are going very wrong is I would say somebody's very, very connected with source. And I feel like you have this connection. Yeah, you don't lose your light, you don't lose your truth, you don't lose your beliefs just because. I'm not saying just because, minimizing anything, because some things are very difficult. The death of somebody we love, losing an animal, a pet, losing our job, losing our own money. It's very hard lessons here on earth. But something with you, your connection is so strong. Yeah, your connection is so strong. This is also why it's been difficult for you here on earth, because everything is so damn wrong here. Everything is so damn wrong here. It doesn't even make sense. People killing each other, hating each other, being mean to each other, only caring for themselves, not caring for each other. And then you being a part of this, also you being a human. Some of you don't like your human self, and I really feel like one big part of your healing is to accept your human self, accept your shortcomings, forgive your mistakes, love yourself, for the human being as you are, the human being with the human mistakes that you have done, because it's a part of who you are. Forgiving yourself for your own humanity will also help you open up the heart for other people, bad people done bad things, understanding that they are acting from their level of consciousness. This is very high. Yeah, this is very high awakening. Yeah, very high consciousness to be able to do this, but you have this in you. You are a child of love. You are love. You are love. Yeah, you come from a place full of love. Once again, Venusian soul, Pleiadian, could even be like a little bit Andromedan energy here, but many of you, I would say, angelic beings. Yeah, many of you are angelic beings. Wow. Stretch and expand. Stretch and expand. Free yourself. Yeah, so where you come from, you know, there's a lot of limitations here on earth, and I really think you can feel it. Many of you, it's hard for you to function, maybe, you know, working 9 to 5 or however you work, you know, working like almost every day, and, you know, having kids and having like a lot of responsibilities. It could be like a little bit too much for you. It's because you're a sensitive soul. Living in the matrix, in that kind of fast-paced life, I feel like it's going to be like a little bit much to you. Could be, doesn't have to be. With stretch and expand here, yeah, you know, where you come from, you create, you know, you just feel a flower and the flower appears, you know. So there's something like there's no time between wanting to manifest something and having to manifested it. So there's a lot of limitations here that frustrates you. And some of you really, it's like you feel stuck here. Where you come from, you know, it's just love and harmony. There's no pain. I really want you to know that there is no pain. This is your last lifetime. I really felt that as soon as you ascend from Earth, I really feel like you're going to have like 50 of your friends and family from where you come from, and they're just gonna like hug you. They're just gonna run to you and say like, "Yay!" And you're gonna be like, "Wow, I remember everything now. That was such a difficult journey. I'm so happy to be home." And, you know, no pain. There's no pain where you come from. Yeah, only love, only compassion. Yeah, I almost want to ascend now. I just want to go. Yeah, it's nice. Elders. Wow. So we have spiritual mentoring, equality, stability, wisdom, experience, and counsel. Yeah, counsel of light. Elders. 6th ray of devotion. What's this last card? Wow, a lot of violet purple energy here. So once again, yeah, pile 1. I would, if you want to watch another pile, I would suggest pile number 1 for you. Yeah. Leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Superpower. Yeah. So yeah, you're an empath. You have highly spiritual gifts, you know, and an unhealed empath, you know, it's kind of like the wounded healer. Yeah, I would say that, you know. An unhealed empath is the wounded healer. A healed empath is a super empath. That is when your it's when your abilities, your gift, talents becomes your superpower. Leap of faith. It's very interesting because your journey here on earth really goes from you're very wounded inner child, longing, feeling lonely, feeling like misplaced, having a hard time dealing with being here on earth, feeling limitations, or just having like problems with the everyday responsibilities because it's just like too much with the fast pace of life and news and wars and problems and dramas, like a little bit too much, a lot of stimuli, like a lot of, you have a sensitive nervous system. Yeah, you need to withdraw. You could still be like an extrovert, but I think like many of you are introverts or ambiverts. Like at times you're extrovert, but many times you need to withdraw. So you start out like a little bit like shaky because of these unhealed wounds and this disconnection, but something with like you're meant to become very powerful with the elders here, the elephant and the super empath here. You're meant to become very, very powerful. It's like you ascend in this power, stretch and expand. They're coming through with a message here. You know, just because you are love, just because your language is love, doesn't mean that you're not powerful. It means that you're very powerful, actually. It says alchemy of love. You're an alchemist. You're very, very powerful. Elders. Some of you are very old angels. Yeah, very old angelic souls. Yeah, very old angelic souls. Some of you are raising your vibration. It's like you were say you were a 60 angel or a 70 angel. Something with you becoming an 8D or 9D angel now because of this. Yeah, stretch and expand. Yeah. You're going from one type of angelic being to another type. This is how it works, you know, we all evolve. Or Venusian soul, or wherever you come from, you had one type of soul frequency, but you're going one level up. You're leveling up one level. Wow, this is powerful. This is like a bonus. You can't even feel this happening. Could feel like it's not true, because if you're going through, I think many of you are out of this dark phase of your life, actually. Yeah, it feels like you're out of that dark phase, but there's still could be still something with the heart that's not completely healed, because when it's completely healed and open, you're going to be in this heart love energy. Look how you're being sucked out here. Elders, they're watching you. This is your guides. They're all watching you. They're all watching you level up here now. They're so proud of you. Yeah, they're so proud of you. You're doing some, it's been a difficult journey, but yeah, wow, it's almost over. Once again, they're saying so almost over. We can't wait to just hold you. You know, just like shower you with our love, because it's like you can't see how close they are, and they're around you there. How they are around you. Child of love, child of God. I want to take these two on top here. Let's just go for it. Page of Pentacles. A lot of inner child healing. You came here. I wouldn't even call, this is strange, because somehow you feel like a young soul. Yeah, you do. But you're not young. I would be surprised if I have any young souls on my channel, but somehow you are a young soul compared to this guides of yours. Compared to these guides, you are a young soul. Because what is this? It's like the Elohim. I think it's called Elohim. Like this highest angels are coming through now. That's the message. The highest angels are coming through now, telling you will level up. That was the message. That was the only message. It was a very clear message, actually. Because they are the ones who are in charge when this happens to an angelic soul. When an angelic soul is ready to go from one that 6D to 7D, they are the one who are helping this transition to happen. And also because you are getting a new task. You know, angelic beings are servers of light. They all have different tasks. So something with your task is going to change now, because you are going to level up. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. There's a new project. Yeah, there's something new here. New energy, new vibration. Yeah, you're going to have a new vibration. Two of Pentacles. And yeah, I don't know why, but Two of Pentacles really made me feel like at the end of the journey. You've been juggling a lot of things here. We have Queen of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of Pentacles energy. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You're mastering the earth life. Yeah. This was your last lesson. To somehow become friends with being here on earth. Being a human being. Having a human experience. Yeah, being a soul in a human body. Having a human experience. Yeah, this is your last lesson. And that combined with the heart healing here and reconnecting with your love energy is going to be what is going to be you ascending, you being done and ascending. The Hermit. Yeah, you are introvert. I think many of you are really introverts. Reconnecting. Yeah, you're going to reconnect. You are reconnecting now. This is the journey back. It's so nice. It kind of feels like you found it here. You're sitting here. Look how you're glowing. You're smiling. You found home. You have to find home here, where you are. And once again, it's reconnecting with this love energy, embodying this love energy, and being fine. Two of Pentacles, being fine with the human you, being friends with the human you, with your human body, with your human mind, with your human emotions, being fine with that. And when you are fine, like when all these things comes together and you're resting in this and you're smiling, look how satisfied you are. You're completely satisfied. You have learned how to be a human on earth without losing your soul. You are connected, but you're still here. That was the trauma, you know, coming here, getting a human body, and then getting disconnected. Now you're connected, and this, like this, you will ascend in peace. You will leave earth in peace, and you will be received by the angels, or your Venusian brothers and sisters, or Andromedans, or Pleiadians, and they will shower you with love. Wow, and you will be home. Yeah, you will be back home. So nice. Okay, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe on my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the comment section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.